How would you feel if the day that you were born, somebody else had already planned the day of your execution?
It's often said that vegans are annoying, like seatbelts and ambulances and other things that save lives. Food for developed countries is being grown by people overseas in developing countries. When the food is shipped in, some of it's used to feed people, but it's mainly fed to farmed animals. What's wrong with this? The overseas farmers aren't being paid enough. To keep prices down, it's literally slave labour, and the land which should be used to feed the people in these areas is being used to feed farmed animals in developed countries.
But what will we do with all the animals? If we did eat all the animals in the world, they would overrun us.
That's like saying if we don't knock down all the trees, the leaves are going to take over. If we don't pull out all the celery is going to take over. What the fuck's the sheep going to do? Steal your car?
All these people saying you can't be vegan because it's not natural. Okay, fair enough. You're entitled to your opinion, but go and show me. Stop talking, stop yapping and make it happen. Go out into nature, your bare hands, your bare feet, no clothing, no weapons, no traps, no nets. Grab an animal, dead or alive, bite into it.
So I remember when I first learned that cows actually have to be pregnant. I felt so stupid because I am smart. I get biology. I know how that works, right? But I wasn't encouraged to think that way, so I had no idea. And she is pregnant. She's impregnated. She's pregnant for 9 months, and at the end of that 9-month period, all she wants is her baby. There is no animal. We do not have a corner on maternal affection and maternal desires and to nurture our young.
Animals have muscles that enable them to move about, but their movement is so restricted. They are so confined. They are often kept in cages barely larger than their own bodies, unable to move at all for the duration of their lives. Now that makes economic sense to the industry because an animal that is unable to move is unable to burn calories, and therefore the feed that goes into the animal is all converted into fat, which is then sold to the unsuspecting and unwary public.
We haven't changed the way people think, and as long as we don't change the way people think, it's never, I mean, you're never going to see any sustained change, but that paradigm shift has got to center on and focus on what people eat. As long as 99% of us think it's all right to eat animal products, with the best justification we have for inflicting pain, suffering, and death on 56 billion animals every year, not including aquatic animals, is that they taste good. Well, as long as you've got most of us thinking that, nothing's ever going to change.